You are now watching another Ant-Man 816 video.
What's good, YouTube? Ant-Man 816. This was kind of inspired by a now buddy of mine who I like to talk to, and it's kind of a how-to video. I know there's probably other how-to videos, but I'm going to try to put everything I know in a nutshell, and that's on X-Sabers. So yeah, Sosa, Hunley, and Gottoms. Now, tips, how-tos, all this. So, tip number 1 with the extra deck. These are the only X-Saber monsters you want to run. You can run 2, definitely run 2 of this, or maybe 3, but no more than 2 apiece, because the extra deck's going to be tight, especially with Exceeds and the other synchros. Because, of course, you want to run Interior Beast and Barkion and everything like that. Alright, so, first things first, we're going to talk about the Gottoms hand loop. We're probably going to get something to start the glare. Alright, so, yeah, it ain't gonna work. Alright, guys, I'm going to apologize for the glare, but it's the place on this. Alright, so, with the Gottoms hand loop, it's pretty quite easy. You need at least these 2 engrave, or one of these engrave, one in hand, and Bulgar Knight and full helm work really well. So let me show you. So if you don't already have Gottoms on the field, we'll go ahead and put it in the extra deck. So this is your hand, this is your grave. Normal, if they don't Valor his summon, you special that, you're able to special that. You activate effect to special back Ragagora, who adds this to hand. Now you go ahead and synchro your Forehelm and your Fultrel for your Gottoms. Alright, now you go ahead and summon this Fultrel, you activate Gottoms effect, and you send this one and this to graveyard to discard 2 hands. Then activate his effect to bring this back and to bring back Fultrel to hand. Then you play it, you activate Gottoms effect, send these 2, there's 2 cards in hand. Again, so that's 4, leaving these 2 on field, and then use this effect to special back Ragagora, getting this back to hand, summon it, send these 2 for the last 2 cards, and then you can finish off the play by either busting out another, or using Fultrel's effect to get your Bulgar Knight back out, and so your opponent has no hand, and you have a 31, a 19, and a 24. Now there are other ways to play it, that's just the way I showed it. So that's the hand loop. So now we're going to talk about some of the basic plays. Alright. So for anyone who doesn't know, Full Helm is a warrior searched by Rhoda. 1300 attack, he can stop an attack. Now, one of the best plays, especially if you're playing an opponent who you know gets a little trap heavy and doesn't like to play Starlight Road sometimes, you can play the Full Helm, set Trap Stun, wait a turn. If you get lucky, you negate their attack, they just pass turn because they only summon 1 monster. You draw for turn, flip the Trap Stun, not letting their traps be activated. If they don't respond to this, that's good. And then you can get Dark Soul out, sing for 6, and you have no worries popping for Hunley. Another thing is also to really explode, if you have Hunley on field, or if you want to do Hunley and you already trap stun, you have these 2, and if you have the Fultrel, or even better, if you have the Bulgar Knight, the deck can really explode. Like, same situation, you flip Trap Stun, and this is what X-Sabers are really known for. So you get Full Helm, Trap Stun on field, so you can go normal, this, effect, special this. This is the only good reason why the deck's back, because Valor is not really mained anymore. I mean, it still is, but if you're lucky, this won't get targeted. So you get the Dark Soul, then you special the Fultral from hand. First thing first you do is you go 6, get out Hunley, destroy their back row. You can activate this effect to special back the tuner, sink for 7 to get out Sosa. You can attack directly with all, and then I don't have the card, but depending on what you would like to do, you can overlay for Photon Strike Bouncer or something else, depending on if you draw any protection. Alright, so that's that. Another way X-Sabers can be deadly is you kind of need to run 3 copies of this card in the deck. So what Gottoms Emergency Call does is when you have a face-up X-Saber monster on the field, or activate only if there's a face-up X-Saber monsters on the field, select 2 X-Saber monsters at either player's graveyard, especially some of them. Back when Rescue Cat was really popular, a lot of people would side deck these, especially against X-Sabers 1 or 2, because you set it, they explode but they don't kill you, and they trap stun, so this doesn't work. And then your turn, you flip this, and you start taking their X-Sabers from graveyards and you start making plays. So, you know, like having that set, a lot of play is Immerse Blade. With the format slow, Immerse Blade is really good again. It's floater, so they attack, destroy by battle, goes graveyard, you get a search to the field. They have another monster, you want to force them into Dark Soul. Now what's going to happen here is they're either going to attack or not attack the Dark Soul. Depending on if they're trying to OTK, and if they're trying to OTK, depending on what monsters they have, since the Immerse Blades are kind of floaters, like Heretics I know like to OTK, since they don't have Gustav Max, they could still most likely get 3 attempts out with 3 Gaia Chargers, who is 78. So you can like block their attacks with these, or because they're just like Nova Summoners, but for X-Sabers only. That's what I like about them. And anyway, when this is destroyed, you get the Dark Soul. You force them to attack the Dark Soul, and then you can search the deck for any one of your key pieces you might need. This is a player's choice, the level 5, because it can be special summoned, and especially depending on what's your hand. For instance, say hand is Guard Strike and Pashul. And then I'll show you the difference between Guard Strike and Full Helm. Alright, so let's say this is the hand. Alright, so in your turn you search, you can get one of these combo pieces, you draw for turn. Special Guard Strike. If they really have nothing, flip the Gottoms. Sometimes late game, Gottoms E-Call can be so deadly. You get these back right here. Then this right here is player's preference. Depending on your opponent's deck is which way you want to go. Option A is to summon the Pashul. Yo, Pashul and Dark Soul to get out your Natiri Beast. I don't have it with me, sorry guys. And then also, to make this combo happen, you need a Full Helm or a Fultral. Because then you can bring back the Pashul and go for another 5 like Catastor. And then of course again, if you have the Trap Stun or whatnot, you want to go for this play. So of course you would flip the Trap Stun, these 2 would be engraved, this would be in hand. So Trap Stun's active. Or no, you can't activate Trap Stun. You're going to have to risk it. You're going to have to special flip Gottoms E-Call. And then if they're not playing something, maybe they have a mirror force or something face down, you can flip the trap stun. Special, the full helm, and then normal, or special fultrol, normal, full helm. And you start off by going into Parkion, Fultrol's effect, or bring back the full helm. By now you can either, the old play would be you would leave Guard Strike, you would go into Bryonic, and then you would go for an OTK because you usually would have at least 2 to 3 extra cards in hand that you could ditch, but now you go 6 for Hunley. Or if you want to keep the Embers Blade, wait one more turn with the Fultrol, you can go full helm in this for Stardust. That way, if anything else, they're trying to do life point damage to get something big beast, they can attack this, and you get another Search. And then at the end phase, of course, you get another Dark Soul Search. Now, this video's already gotten 10 minutes long, and down below, if you haven't already noticed, just in case you missed something you want to revisit, tell your friends. So when they watch this video, I'll have the times when I start explaining every different thing. And last but not least, the one-ofs. If you like doing the hand loop, you need to run 1 for 1. I don't have a copy with me. And then last but not least, attack. You want to run 1 Arabellum. It's 1600. It's nice late game, and it can poke your opponent for a card in hand. And it's stronger than the Spirit Reaper, so you do a little bit more damage. And then Reinforced Truth. You can opt to run Rhoda or opt not to. Sabers tend to be a little bit more trap heavy. So with Reinforced Truth, it wouldn't work against Heretics, but they're a deck that spams monsters like crazy and can OTK you. You flip this on your opponent's turn, and you get out your Pashul, because what it reads. Special summon 1 level 2 or lower warrior monster from your deck. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this card. And it's a trap card, so it can be activated on your opponent's turn. So anyway, guys, that's my explanation on the X-Sabers. Let me know what you guys think, and hopefully I explained it all. If anyone has any other tips for any wannabe X-Saber players who are thinking about running the deck since it came back, let me know. So this is Ant-Man816. Later, YouTube. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to check out all the links down below, including the blog link, because that's where I post information that may or may not make it to the channel. This is Ant-Man816 saying thank you.